BalconyTV.
Hey guys, welcome back to Balcony TV Sydney. My name is Matt Field and we are up here on the rooftop today with Hayden Buchanan.
Hey, hi, hello, how you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Yourself?
Yeah, cool, man. What song are you singing for us today?
Today I'm performing a pretty brand new song of mine. It's called Table for One.
Table for One. All right, no worries. This is Hayden with Table for One.
Thank you.
Cannot stand the idea of a table for one, a table for one. Oh, I just cannot stand the idea of a table for one, table for one. I guess I could've took more care with the way I did to be about you now. I could have taken it faster at the time, but now I realize it's all just changed. Can I deny all the ways in which you've changed? I guess you've just done the same for me now. But honey, I just cannot stand the idea of a table for one, table for one. Oh, I won't make it better. You'll be by my side, I'll be by yours now. Oh, we got to break this house down and build it up brand new. Darling, I'll start the work if you wanted me to, 'cause I just cannot stand the idea of a table for one. Oh, of a table for one. Honey, I just cannot stand the idea of a table for one. Oh, table for one. I won't make it better. You'll be by my side, I'll be by yours. Oh, now we got to break this house down, build it up brand new. Darling, I'll start the work if you wanted me to, 'cause I just cannot stand the idea of a table for one. Oh, of a table for one. Now, honey, I just cannot stand the idea of a table for one, table for one.
Nice work, man. Thank you. That's Hayden Buchanan, Table for One. Tell us a little bit about that song. Is that a relatively new song for you?
Pretty relatively new song. Recently single, and I know most people have their little ways of dealing with things. Mine is songwriting, and one night this just sort of popped up out of nowhere. So yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, is this your table
This
for
is
one, basically?
Yeah, pretty much. This is my little setup, and yeah.
Yeah, right. I really liked it, and especially when you were hitting some of your big notes there. I think some people down in the Opera House were like sort of turning around and tuning in, man. So nice song.
Thank you very much.
Get the Opera House listening. One of the things I wanted to ask you was just a little bit about your music journey, like where you are right now, and I guess where you're heading. So let's start first of all. We're in Sydney. This is a relatively new project.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Hayden Buchanan and what you're doing with your music.
I'm actually a twice college dropout.
College dropout.
Twice
Whoa.
college dropout.
Okay.
I tried 2 different things that weren't music, and they just didn't end up being music. So
Can I ask what one of them was?
one of them was studying advertising out in Bathurst,
Okay.
in my old hometown of Orange.
Oh, that's
So,
amazing.
yeah.
You look like an advertiser.
Advertising
Yeah,
sort?
if you said to me, hey, I work in an advertising agency in the city, I'd be like, yes, you do. But
A little bit
anyway,
Madman style. or
yeah,
anything
something like that. Yeah, a bit of retro Madman style. So what happened? Just not your jam, basically?
I didn't love it, and I wasn't fully in love with what I was doing, and I know I got this idea of falling forward into everything that you do,
Okay.
and doing what you love, and I wasn't loving what I was doing at the time, so
Fair
I had
enough.
to bust my butt and
Okay.
work in a coffee shop to end up getting enough money to move back to Sydney last year.
Right, and that's a bit of an interesting story in itself. Tell us a bit about what happened when you were making coffees, because there's a lot of people that are listening who are artists, and as we know, truth is, a lot of artists are baristas.
Yeah,
So tell me and the people a little bit more about what happened when you were making coffees in your coffee shop.
Yeah, so it was a bit like right place at the right time. If any of you are fans of Thirsty Merc, their old guitarist Sean Carey actually came in, and he was friends with my old boss at the time, and we ended up chatting about music, and he said, why don't we write some songs together? And we ended up writing my first single release, which was Lovers in the Moonlight, and we put that out in early 2016. You can actually grab that on iTunes or wherever you listen to music right now.
Wow, that's awesome. So you wrote 4 songs with him, did you say?
Yeah, I co-wrote, he produced a lot of it, I was doing a lot of the lyrics. He was like, that sounds really cool, let's take it up another level with this kick drum or this synth, and he had all the lovely equipment with him to do it, yeah.
And then at night time, after songwriting, would you go back to your own house and be like, someday I will be here, babe?
I used to be a really big fan, like back in my early teens, and then
yeah?
it's sort of like, to actually get to work with him was a bit of a dream come true, actually. Yeah.
I'm really impressed, man. That's really fantastic. So I loved what I was listening to then. It was so nice, man. It really was beautiful music. Do you have any tour coming up or somewhere where people, if they want to come and watch, you can come and see some stuff?
I've got a whole bunch of dates that are yet to be confirmed. I'm talking about 15 dates. That's going to be here in Sydney.
Yep.
There's some in Melbourne, and then I've also got some in Canberra, and back in Orange, I'm also playing a couple shows coming up.
Awesome.
So,
and where can people find out about that? Like, do you have a website or anything
So
like
you can
this?
go to haydenbuchanan.com, or I'm on all the social medias at I am Hayden Buchanan.
Okay,
That's where you can
just
find me.
emphasize that. I am Hayden Buchanan, so they can find out all your upcoming tour dates on there and also
that.
listen to some of your music.
Yeah, exactly. I'm all over the place with it.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, I wish you all the best. It's a great story to hear
Thank
where
you so
you've
much,
been
man.
from and where you're going to, man. And as I said, I really love the music. Make sure you jump on some of those social media links. Go to one of these gigs if he's in your area. And we will see you next time on Balcony TV.
Thank you.
Balcony TV.